funny you have a picture of that dog right there.
Oh, yeah?
I was out on an ambush in Fubai, and we had set up, and I'd just been there. I hadn't been there a week. And this dog comes and gets between me and my buddy and kind of squirrels right in. And that was funny, you know. So then she started like growling a little.
This is in your barracks?
No, this is out in the bush.
Oh,
We're lined up on a night ambush on a trail, and we're in the boonies.
That's all you need is a dog barking, right?
No, she didn't bark. She growled. It's like that, and then the next thing you know, here comes Mr. Victor Charles and his buddies with their AK-47s over their shoulders, smoking a joint, having a hell of a time, and we just opened up on him. And then she came home with us, and then she was like second platoon's dog. This picture of her is probably about 6 months after we got her.
So you think the dog was like feral, or do you think it just took off from the dog ranch? Or
dog was on the menu.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you.
So I think the dog.
By the way,
I think the dog knew the dog was on the menu.
Okay, so if you have more than 2 dogs and you're a dog rancher.
She loved the Americans. The only person she didn't like was this one captain that we got eventually, and he made something about we'll get rid of her or something like that.
I thought they only didn't like second lieutenants.
No, this one, second lieutenant lived with him and he lived with us, kind of. So she liked. It was the water buffaloes that didn't like the second lieutenants.
You talking about the physical water buffaloes?
I'm talking
with 4 legs, or the ones that
I'm talking about the ones with the big horns and
Okay,
yeah, and so we made it known that the health of the captain depended on the health of the dog. So she stayed with us until we went float, and then we gave her to the guys that took over the Hill 190 because she got pretty used to the area. But she'd be better than the scout dogs that they'd send out. I mean, she know whether they were. I mean, she didn't know if they were Viet Cong or not, but she knew when we were out on a patrol. She knew. She let us know that people were there way before we knew they were there.
Yeah, so you guys would feel unlucky if you didn't have that dog on patrol. He'd be like,
yeah, and he wanted to get rid of her, and then they bring in these. Nothing against German Shepherds, but they bring in a scout dog and his handler
animal,
and
So that was kind of
supposed to be as good as our dog. Well, our dog was better because she knew she was on the menu.